Hi guys, please excuse the Batman nightwear tonight, but I'm just going to do this video while I've got a bit quiet time, because it's not very often I get that. This week I've decided to join in with the Vlogstars 16 random questions linky. I've wanted to join one of the Vlogstars links for a while, but I haven't, because I just either haven't had time or wasn't sure how to answer the questions and blah blah blah, but I think I've worked it all out now, how to join up and everything. So here I go with my 16 random questions. Question 1, how did you get your YouTube name? Well, that's easy because my YouTube name is my name, because I'm really boring like that, not very imaginative, shall we say. If I could change my name to anything, what would it be and why? I don't think I'd change my name actually. I quite like my name. The Ali bit, not the Alison bit, but yeah, I wouldn't change Ali. So I wouldn't change it. If you could go back in time and give your younger self advice, what would it be and why? That would definitely be go back to when I was in sixth form and tell myself to work harder rather than going out so much, and actually apply to go to university instead of just looking at brochures. How old were you when you learned to blow a bubblegum bubble? I guess that's probably about 8 or 9, something like that. Yeah, it must have been something like that. Okay, what did you want to be when you were little? The only thing I can remember really wanting to be was probably when I was about 11 or 12. I wanted to be a teacher, but apart from that, I've never really felt like I've wanted to be anything. I've always wanted to write, so I guess blogging and vlogging at the moment is kind of what I wanted to be, I guess. What do I order in Starbucks? I don't go in Starbucks very often. I tend to go in Costa more than Starbucks, and when I go in either, I always order tea because I absolutely hate coffee, which is really weird when you go to a coffee place, you order tea, but don't like it, won't drink it. What's the hardest you have laughed? I've laughed really hard at quite a lot of things, but recently the thing that I've laughed the hardest at is I asked Ben Bob to go and put some rubbish in the bin outside, and as he went round the house I walked up to the other end of the house and waited for him to walk back past the window, and I banged really hard on the window and it made him jump and he squealed like a girl, and me and Bowie thought that was absolutely hilarious and we were laughing for quite a while over that. I'm sure he'll get me back for that because he's always trying to make me jump and play pranks on me, but it was worth it. If you could play a musical instrument, what would it be and why? That's easy. I'd play guitar because guitar players are just so cool. So why wouldn't I want to play guitar? What's your favourite thing to do when you're upset? Usually when I'm upset, I usually tend to like to be by myself. So I usually go and hide away in the bedroom or something like that if I'm upset. I don't like to be around people when I'm upset. Yeah, that's. What's my favourite movie? Oh, I've got lots of favourite movies, but I think my all-time favourite movie has to be Dirty Dancing, because I've watched that movie so many times. I must know the thing off by heart. And I'm really looking forward to when Bowie's old enough to actually be able to watch it with me, because I think she'll really enjoy it as well. But I've got a few years yet before she can watch that. What's the one food you cannot live without? Oh, there's so many. Sweet food I can't live without. Definitely. Love the sweet stuff. But I think the other thing I couldn't live without is potatoes, because I have potatoes in some form or another, whether it's chips, boiled potatoes, mashed potato, whatever, in some form with near enough every meal, so I couldn't live without potatoes. What's my favourite dessert? Oh, I think that would have to be, we had warm chocolate fudge cake at Wetherspoons the other day, and that was absolutely amazing. So at the moment that is my favourite dessert, because that was just so good. So good. What's my favourite pizza topping? None, because I don't like pizza. I'm probably the only person in the world that doesn't like pizza. So I have no favourite topping because I don't like it. What would you rather have? The superpower to read minds or the superpower to be invisible? I would definitely be invisible, because I think the things that you'd see when people don't think there's anybody watching would be far more interesting and funny. I think that would be quite interesting, and obviously the places that you could get into if you're invisible as well. Go and see what goes on behind closed doors, kind of thing. I think that'd be really good. What did I do for my last birthday? During the day would have probably been a normal day, and in the evening me and my husband went out for dinner. That's quite what I like to do for birthdays and things like that. Just go out for a nice quiet dinner with the family. Nothing particularly special, just nice time together. And the last question is, if you had one personal selfish wish, what would it be and why? That would probably be to have a day or two just with me and my husband, because between work and the kids we don't get a lot of time together. We don't actually have one full day where both of us are not doing something or working. So we only ever have half a day together or a couple of hours in the evening. So it'd be nice just to have a couple of days, just the two of us, just relaxing and chilling out. Well, I hope you like my answers to all these questions. I will write them down below, and I will leave a link to Abby's blog, who runs this linky, so that if you want to join up, you can join up as well. So there it is, 16 random questions. Bye.